Hey everyone, welcome back to the Canadian Maritimes. Well, winter doesn't want to let us go. All the antennas are covered with snow. This morning it was we didn't get a lot of snow, just about a centimeter or two, but it's that typical March wet snow. It just sticks to everything. Makes it look really beautiful though, but oh well. Anyway, today's video. Last week or the week before, I put a video out about U.S. amateurs coming to Canada and what you need to know. That video spurred a lot of debate, some good comments. So I decided to interview Dave Goodwin, who is the RAC. What's Dave's role? Dave's role is the Regulatory Affairs Officer with Radio Amateurs Canada. And you can check the video link in the pinned comment below. And in there, Dave and I talked about the same topic about visitors to Canada, not just U.S. visitors, but visitors from all over the world. But this video, I want to touch more on the U.S. visitors because it's very, very important to understand this one critical thing that I didn't know about. The treaty from 1952, which governs U.S. and Canada visitors for ham radio back and forth, is one of the most widely used ones. In the treaty, the wording is very, very important. There's two key words in that 1952 agreement: visitors and citizens. So if you're a dual citizen of Canada and U.S., which you are not governed by this treaty, when you come to, if you're a U.S. citizen and you come to Canada, you have to use your Canadian call sign. If you don't have one, you're not allowed to operate. Vice versa. If you're a Canadian citizen living in Canada, but you also have American citizenship, you're not governed by this treaty. Therefore, you cannot operate. You need to get a U.S. license, from my understanding. If you are an American resident, aka not a citizen, so a green card holder, or like I was down in the U.S., I was a temporary resident with an E2 visa, or any other immigration status, but you are not a citizen, you cannot come to Canada and operate ham radio because the wording of the agreement clearly says citizen. So you need to be an American citizen as a visitor in Canada to operate your ham radio while visiting Canada, and vice versa. If you are not a Canadian citizen but you reside in Canada, so you hold some other sort of immigration status, and you go to the United States and you're a ham, by the wording of the agreement, you are not authorized to operate ham radio because it clearly says citizens and visitors. So another example, when I was living in Florida, I was under a special visa. Therefore, I was a temporary resident. I was not a visitor to the United States. So I couldn't, for the time I was down there, use my Canadian call sign /whiskey4. I was not a visitor. I was a resident. The wording is very, very important. Resident or citizens and visitors. I wanted to share that with you because I know it's getting into that. Now, this is just for the Canada-US one. We'll get into SEPT and IRP and other bilateral agreements later. But this is just for the 1952 Canada-US Reciprocal Operating Agreement, citizens and visitors. Hey, you learn something new every day, right? I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Hope you guys enjoy this beautiful weather that we have. It's not cold. Not cold at all. Just got some wet, heavy snow, and all the snow starting to fall off the trees and starting to come off the hex beam. So that's good. Take care, everyone. We'll see you guys in the next video.